better move, I say you're better move, you deserve all the get away, pulling back the get away, we come here again, move on the road city, see come here again, yeah move on the road job, we are coming again, move on the road mama joe, we come here again, up in the road city, she come here again, now the whole country giant coming so, better move on the road. Take it away, better get away. We come here again, we forced to win the scheme. We come here again, coalition for democratic change. Now the whole country champion they coming so. You better move on the road. I say you better move your foot. You big Paris and get away. Better get away. Yen say I'm on bo, I say I come. A table, Mosigo corridor. Yen say I'm on bo, I say I come. See the shake your body, eh? See the shake your body, eh? Why don't you shake your body, eh? See the shake your body, eh? Acha le 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 oh, see yo le 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 oh, acha le 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 oh. Le 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 oh say, acha le 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 oh say, oh celebrate. I wear Mosigo corridor. Today is a wonderful day. Oh celebrate. Oh celebrate. Today is a beautiful day. Oh celebrate. Oh celebrate. See the chef is already. Oh celebrate. It's a holiday, your moment. Oh celebrate. You be parties in the your way. Oh celebrate. Nothing you can tell us now, we'll celebrate. Nothing you get to tell us now, we'll celebrate. We are inside the breeze. Politician ain't worried, mama, you are inside the breeze. Unity, nothing ain't worried.
Brothers International, y'all.
2017, we feeling win a race.
CDC.
2017, we feeling win a race. Everybody look at this, we feeling win a race.
Y'all moving on the road, because we coming in with four. Kakabella, Jella, Wapi. We coming there, y'all to beat it. Big politician, we putting y'all on the ground. CDC, feeling take it. Bully party, y'all can see it. John Man, we are. Joe, Howard Taylor. Hey, Crow Brothers, huh? We don't want to country giant. Y'all know we the lion. We are lion straight on Zion. So save the people then. On the hands of the wicked one. Darkim and Fura. So this time they gotta get away. When we are powerful, that's sleeping Papa supposed to powerful. Enter Joe powerful. I'm picking like that's supposed to powerful. They call our heavyweight. That we the champion team. Peaceful we remain. International we do be. Sing with me, say, Acha le 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 oh. See oh le 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 oh. Acha le 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 oh. See oh le 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 oh. Say, power to the people. Only party men and do evil. They say the people whack. I'm not putting them in the spot. They get a big king. No easy rapping can rap the king. Can I get away? And the party in your space. Tarako we plugging. CDC now take it. DC, CDC, we the champion team. Boom,
You Jezo, ruling party, you're in trouble. Come on, y'all move on the road. CDC coming in with four. We're not taking the straight for Joe. We're battle y'all to the Amanda. Amanda. Maipuye. Liberia. Maipuye. Jovia. Double.
Straight.
Aha, y'all move on the road. The country giant ready to take
They
over.
will like it.
Y'all move on the road, beat Papa come here again. Y'all move on the road, Papa Georgie come here again. Y'all move on the road, Mama Joe come here again. Move on the road, City Shen come here again. Now the whole country giant coming soon. Better move on the road. I say you better move your road. You deserve all the get away. Pulling back the get away. We come here again. Move on the road, CDC come here again. Yeah, move on the road, Joe, we are coming again. Move on the road, Mama Joe, we come here again. Up in the road, city, she come here again. Now the whole country giant coming so. Better move on the road. Say you better move your road. Take it away. Better get away. We come here again. We forced to win the scheme. Generation for democratic change. Now the whole country champion they coming so. You better move on the road. I say you better move your foot. You big Paris and get away. Better get away. Yen say I'm on Imbo, I say I come. At Table, Mosico corridor. Yen say I'm on Imbo, I say I come. See the shake your body, eh. See the shake your body, eh. Why don't you shake your body, eh. See the shake your body, eh. Acha le oh. See your le oh. Acha le oh. See your le oh. Say. Acha le oh. Say. We'll celebrate. And where most go corridor. Today is a wonderful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. It's a beautiful day. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate. See the champion already. We'll celebrate. It's a holiday, your moment. We'll celebrate. You be brothers in the your way. We'll celebrate. Nothing you can tell us now. We'll celebrate. Nothing you get to tell us now. We'll celebrate. We are inside the breeze. Politician ain't worried. Mama, you are inside the breeze. You need to ain't worried.
Brothers International, y'all.
Team feeling we in a race.
CDC.
2017, we feeling we in a race. Everybody look at this. We feeling we in a race.
Y'all moving on the road because we coming in with four. Kakabella, Jella, Wapi. We coming there, y'all to beat it. Big politician. We putting y'all on the ground. CDC, feeling take it. Money party, y'all can see it. John Man, we are. Joe, Howard Taylor. And Cook Brothers, huh? We don't want to country giant. Y'all know we the lion. We don't lie straight on giant. So save the people then. On the hands of the wicked one. Keep my food up. So they start, they gotta get away. But we are powerful. That's sleeping Papa supposed to powerful. Enter Joe powerful. I'm picking like that's supposed to powerful. They call our heavyweight. That we the champion team. Peaceful we remain. International we do be. Sing with me, say.
I was born in Nimakante.
You got birth certificate?
I come in now. Reverend, take time. Reverend, you divorce your wife 2 times. You divorce a 2 wife woman.
You see how you done lie? I only been married twice. Divorced twice. You know jack about me. You don't want to say you will divorce your wife and she vote for CDC. Don't play with me. You don't know jack about me. You don't know me. You don't know me.
They want to do nothing yet. They may miss a flight. For miss a flight, they're taking money from foreigners with the Liberian. They can't even help us go to the airport setting there. They're taking the foreigners. The foreigners, the Indians or the Lebanese. They take it, then the men will miss our flight this morning. 8 o'clock. At the time they send a resort. 8 o'clock. They're just in a place that they ain't doing anything. Nothing when they tell them that government and Ministry of Health supposed to get certificate. 8 o'clock that morning. 8 o'clock. We went to that airport. We step on the airport. 8 o'clock. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing. You call a number. You email them. Nothing. They're doing. And they say they're corrupt in the place. Y'all go call police. They taking money. They work they're supposed to do not doing that. They work they're supposed to do not doing that. They're taking money. They got respect for the Liberian country and they more respect than I get. You see everybody here? When a foreigner come, boom, they're turning inside. You can't sell customer service, they get it. They get it in their place, customer service, they get it. Most of the people are about 37 and miss our flight this morning. 37 pricing. When customer come, they put it from blue. Can you see now? They say they're working. They're scam player. You see what coronavirus center? You see it. You come today, you do your test. When you do your test, after 4 days, they expire before they say they come and get you resort. We got to that, we went to that airport since yesterday night. We were there waiting for the resort. We can't see the resort and they say they're working. They say they're working here. Why they say they're doing the working? They're taking money. They're taking money. When you get money in your country, they can't do your work. And what they're doing inside, they're taking money. get money, they get to your work now. We set it now, foreigner, and then they passing with him. Oh no, water. They're not working, oh. They're not working.
Zokwe, are you coming up? I saw some kind of report on Facebook today. They say somebody said they bail her for you. What do you mean by no way? Your picture there, you standing right side of her, you say nobody bail her for you?
Nobody bail her. The time where my home was there, boy.
Okay.
I don't know, Cody to bail her for me. Cody not bail her for me.
You know they call a person?
No.
You thought that nobody here, they call Collie?
I don't know nobody to be Cody. They make it meet them. I can't go now. So they will not lie on my knee. They bail her for me, not bail her for me.
So who the son that say he will come and bail her for you?
Man, we are the president. He the one supposed to do everything for me.
Okay. The president will do everything for you?
Everything for me. Everything more.
But the opposition board, the board that brought the news now on Facebook, that somebody in the opposition, and your name go all over. What you doing? What you
do? I want suing. I was suing.
You suing?
I was suing.
But the thing, they man has spoil your name. What are you gonna do?
Where I come to do? I will sue that man. Hey brother, where you go? He's sending the news to say so and so. He said that I will sue him, brother. The brother will come and call him, come from America and because I don't know the opposition people to say they bail her. Call it bail her.
They say your hair was ugly. They the one went and put plaster on it and they painted it. They say they plaster your hair and painted your hair.
I say I will sue Cody. No, I will sue her. I will sue him because they lie. Where they lie, you can't put my knee on Facebook to say that they pay my heart. I want my son, and they asked me. I said that my son pay my heart. I don't know that.
So who the son you talking about?
The president.
The people say the president get time for you. They say he can't even feel you.
They lie. When they want to see me, to get me on their party, they lie.
Welcome to the TV.
And the vote that coming, the next vote, we have to be careful. Especially me, I will vote. Trying for people. Black guy, I will vote for black guy. For the country to be set. The vote. Because it will be 3% that will be running.
3% will be running in the coming election.
Yes. We got the vice president with Joe Taylor. Then we got the president Joe Weir. Then Joseph Boakai. It's a 3% that will be running. Actually, that will know about then. You got me? But the size, my only side that we really taking it, and the whole country will take it. It will be Joseph Boakai.
So what you really seeing now? Tell what really making you vex in the whole thing?
What making you vex? The country is looking better. Yeah.
You saw the country looking bad. How you looking bad?
Fine. Thing that we not seen before. We seen it.
What do you see now?
Fine. We never see anything that they say my close church. We never see anything that they say my close school.
I am tired with this where I'm going back to my Lord.
Let me welcome all of you guys to the magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth. We are not here to behave like we know it all. We are students of HB. You know, our God is never asleep. Our God is never asleep. The information that I am about to release
about Nathaniel Miguel's mother. He killed his mother. Nathaniel followed Miguel said, I say, do you all remember when Nathaniel Miguel was seriously sick at the point of death? When he left this country, when Nathaniel followed Miguel left the country at the point of death, Nathaniel Miguel signed a covenant with the devil. And that's what I am about to say to you. I am about to bring Nathaniel Miguel bought us out tonight. Nathaniel followed Miguel killed his mother. Only because for him to be close to the president. Only for him to be close to the president. Anything that the Nathaniel Miguel say, the medicine man that came from Burkina Faso, Nathaniel followed Miguel in close confidence with the medicine man. And he said, the medicine man told him he have to do two things. He have to sacrifice someone that he loved. Someone that Nathaniel Miguel loved, that person that the medicine man asked him to sacrifice. Someone that he loved. Before they gave him things that they call voice of commands. They gave Nathaniel Miguel voice of commands. The medicine man told Nathaniel follow Miguel, in order for your voice of command to work, the voice of command, we need it for us to work. You need to sacrifice someone that close to your heart. They gave Nathaniel Miguel 14 days. 14 days for him to carry on that sacrifice. 14 days, as he himself, a hair was going to live there. The medicine man gave Nathaniel Miguel 14 days. 14 freaking days, that's what they gave him. Nathaniel Miguel was wasting time. And the medicine man appeared to him in his bedroom. Nathaniel Miguel fainted. Folks, Nathaniel Miguel fainted. The next thing that they were able to call the president to tell that Nathaniel Miguel fell off. Now, how can Nathaniel Miguel manage to give his mother name? Nathaniel Miguel managed to get his mother name. They told him for him to juke his mother picture that he had in his office. Nathaniel followed Miguel having his mother picture in his office. They told him to juke that on the chest. They told Nathaniel followed Miguel to juke that picture with the needle on the chest part of the woman. Nathaniel Miguel did it. And today his mother is there. Today his mother died. People, Nathaniel Miguel is saying it is COVID. That freaking killer is saying it is COVID. It's not no dead COVID. It's not no damn COVID. It is he, Nathaniel Miguel, who sacrificed his mom. Because the medicine man gave the man 14 days. 14 freaking days. That's what they gave Nathaniel Miguel. He was wasting time. The first thing that happens, that the man was wasting time, the medicine man that they brought appeared to him. Appeared to him. So people are passing around saying that, oh, the man ma die, oh, the man used to love his. Yes, Nathaniel Miguel used to love his mother. But the devil does not give you anything for free. The devil does not give you anything for free. The devil gave you something in return that you will be able to give. So because they told him that, because the medicine man knew that Nathaniel Miguel loved his mom, they told him that you have to sacrifice someone that you love. The medicine man said it. You have to give someone that you love. Nathaniel Father Miguel sacrificed his mother, folks. Nathaniel Father Miguel sacrificed his mother, folks. Let me say here, and I stand by my words. Nathaniel Father Miguel sacrificed his mother in the middle part of the night. That how can the man manage to juke his mother? To juke the picture that in Nathaniel Miguel's office. That secret leak out today. That secret leak out today. That Nathaniel Miguel killed his mother for him to be closer to the president, so that anything that he says, so the president will be able to do it. So they gave him the thing they call voice of command. If you guys don't know what they call voice of command, that means anything that Nathaniel Miguel says from his mouth, the president will be bound to do it. Anything that Nathaniel Miguel said from his mouth, that he will be bound for the president. It will be, when the president does not do it, the president will be trembling. That's what they call voice of command. They don't give it to you for free. They give it to you in return that you will give blood. Folks, let me say to you that, don't you guys know that Nathaniel Miguel's father, his father was a big menacing man. Nathaniel Miguel's father was a big menacing man. Nathaniel Miguel's father was a big menacing man in that village, in Bapalu. So I'm not here to come tell you whether Nathaniel Miguel is dealing or not. I'm not here to come tell you that. But I'm here to tell you, folks, tonight and about this time, I'm here to tell you what reasons Nathaniel Miguel has to sacrifice his mom. For what reasons? Many people are saying it appearing to be a natural cause. It's not a natural cause. Nathaniel Miguel's mother was seriously, in fact, when Nathaniel Miguel juked his mother, Nathaniel Miguel's mother was seriously ill. Yeah, he was seriously ill. She was seriously ill before her death. Now, Nathaniel Miguel saying it is COVID. Nathaniel Miguel telling his brothers and sisters that it was COVID. Let us say we're stupid here. The next thing I wanted to say, Eugene Falcon is not man enough. Eugene Falcon is not man enough. Oh yeah, Eugene Falcon is not man enough. You all remember what Eugene Falcon said? You all remember when Eugene Falcon said that he was going to come with a national address? You all know that. Now, folks, it will trust for you to know. I've long been chasing some of my information. It landed in my hand. The president was on his way. I don't know whether he on his way or he was on his way to France. You will not believe the list of delegations. The main delegation list. The list here is in my possessions. The list here is in my possession. Folks, you will not believe it. Here is the list. The list, here is the list. Here is the list. The list of the government in a kind of COVID time. In terms of COVID, people will say all African leaders, they have forget about traveling. Not even with huge number of delegations. About 37 people. The man, her wife is not traveling with the delegations. But he put her wife office staffers. They are traveling on the Liberian People resources. Now, your wife is not traveling. What the hell that you have to do with a starver? The president's wife starvers are traveling with the president, but his wife is not present. What the fuck that you will be carrying all the huge delegations? What the fuck? You saying that you're going to go big. You're going to go lobby. Then you carry huge delegations? Do you think the French people will take you serious? In terms of COVID, have you ever heard any African government? Have you ever heard any African government are traveling with huge delegations? Almost 37 people are members of the president delegation force. 37 people are members of the president delegations. Some of them were rejected because of COVID tests. COVID tests are proving that some of them, and I will be calling their name tomorrow. Some of them that was going on a trip, out of the 37 people, some of them were rejected to the very airport. But for God in heaven's sake, if you are traveling for you to go back, for resources, have you got asked, have the president in Liberia asked the president, what made the French president to be mad with our president? Have the press asked? Have the press asked our Liberian government, what happened to the $10 million that the French government gave? Have they asked that questions? Folks, but let me play you guys a clip from Eugene Facon.
I was born in Lima County.
You got birth certificate?
I come in now. Reverend TikTok. Reverend, you.
Let me play you guys. Sorry for that. Let me play you guys.
Thank you very much. My fellow citizens, I come before you today at a time when our country is faced with an uncertain future owing to a global pandemic. Let me pause and remember those that have died as a result of this pandemic. Let me also remember those that are fighting for their lives and pray for those that are providing care and services with either nothing or limited supplies. Thank you very much, and thank you plenty for your services. Our shared cultural and traditional values, which binds us together as a people and as a nation, is under attack from an unknown and unfamiliar enemy. This global menace must unite us rather than divide us. A lot will happen during this period. However, our actions and responses, guided by our conscience, will ultimately make the difference. A fortnight ago, while lying in my sick bed here in the United States, I read about my dismissal on the Executive Mansion website, the very place I woke up one early morning in January of 2018 to read about my appointment as Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs, Republic of Liberia. Pursuant to Article 54A, which grants unto the President the right to nominate, appoint, and commission cabinet officials, and taking into consideration Article 56A, which allows me to serve at the will and pleasure of the President, I've come tonight to express my sincere thanks and appreciation to the President, His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, for the opportunity given me to serve my country Liberia. Mr. President, I will forever remain grateful. Permit me to express my gratitude for being a part of the team that has seen the construction of several modern health facilities, to include the 40th Military Hospital, the Redemption Hospital, Bapolu Health Facilities, etc. Several newly constructed modern marketplaces in a short period of time, to include Gorbachev Market, Joba Market, Old Road, Duper Road, etc. An improvement in secondary education and wise results, coupled with higher enrollment at tertiary institutions due to the policy of tuition-free public universities and colleges. Inner city road connectivity and the construction of modern highways linking our provincial capitals and the integration of our people. The lighting of our dark cities and streets and the country as a whole. The upgrading and repairs of our damaged infrastructures, particularly the construction of modern infrastructures such as the LPRC, the NPA, the maritime complexes, just to name a few. A structured machinery through the Ministry of Agriculture to handle food security is amongst the list. Peace and security with the value passage of legislative bills such as the Domestic Violence Act and the Kamara Abdullah Kamara Press Freedom Act, just to name a few once again. Substantial progress with the economy, ranging from harmonization to the regularization of salaries, from a hemorrhaging Liberian dollar against the US dollar to a currency change in the making. We may not be where we want to be. However, if we all work together, we can get there. Steps taken towards a lasting solution regarding the formation of a war and economic crimes court. This time, I hope we do it the right way, void of selective political manipulations as was seen in the past. Against this backdrop, I gave you my revolutionary salutation and look forward to answering the call of national duty whenever called upon to serve my country again. I say thank you. Fellow citizens, let me remind you that my position was not just to defend the government, but also the people who elected their government. That is why I was Deputy Minister for Press and quote-unquote Public Affairs. And yes, public affairs. To you, the members of the public, I remain committed to serving you whenever you need me. To my family, especially my loving kids, to include Becia, Zena, Joy, Precious, and Eugene Jr. I thank you for your sacrifices. You sacrificed what many kids yearn for on a daily basis. The history will be forever remain indebted to you. I love you, and I will always love you. To my perceived opponents, if any, let me be clear. I remain unapologetic for the face-off in the interest of our country. I vow never to compromise the national interest for party interest. To my supporters, permit me to express my gratitude and appreciation for your support always. Allow me to confer on you the assurance that I am still and will always be Eugene Lami Fangon, that you've come to know, admire, and respect over the years. Therefore, I will not let you down. I promise to work even harder to earn your confidence and respect. Fellow citizens, this is a fact, not a fiction. Finally, to the coalitionists and revolutionaries, both at home and in the diaspora, let me awaken your spirit. I was jailed by seditions. I did not break. I was suspended for 1 month without pay. I did not break. I was threatened, attacked, humiliated, and disgraced on many occasions. I did not break. I was fired while lying on my sick bed here in the United States 2 days ago. I am not broken. What will break me is if you allow your emotions to get the best of you and force you to abandon the struggle. While it is true that in the cause of the people the struggle must end, it is for you and I to end that struggle, not the people who put us in the struggle in the first place. Until the political cartel exits the political corridors of our country and ceases to exist, we will bleed red with the blood of our forefathers and our militants. Our hearts will remain pure and white for the sake of peace. Finally, our colors will remain blue until the oceans run dry. With God above our rights to prove, we will overall prevail. Amanda Awetu, Aluta Continua. May God bless our people and save our revolution. I thank you.
Yeah, that was Eugene Facon. That was self-purported speech written by Eugene Facon just yesterday. Because Nathaniel Michael called Eugene. Eugene was ready to explode. Say, Eugene was ready to explode. But Nathaniel Michael, the messenger Beamer, called Eugene to tell Eugene that he have Eugene back. That Eugene should be expecting an appointment anytime from now. That how can Eugene Facon never went the route that he wanted to take. He went with a smooth route because hoping that Nathaniel Michael will soon appoint the president, because anything Nathaniel Michael tell the president, that's what the president can do. Nathaniel Michael, anything he says to the president, that's what the president can do. The man who does not know how to pronounce the word president, the man said the president, that is a funky man who is running our government today. Nathaniel Michael, the best people be man. So you call Eugene, you all know, day before yesterday, Eugene was to come with a nation address since day before yesterday. It was not yesterday. That speech was belated. It was not yesterday. It was day before yesterday. That was the time that we expected Eugene to come up with a speech. But Eugene never came up with that. So you know the reason why? Because he received a call from the self-purported Millicent Beamer. So the man have killed his mother. Who else that the man cannot kill? If the medicine man had detected that that man loved any of his children more than his mother, it is that children that the medicine man was going to request for. But the man loved his mom. So the medicine man requested for his mom. You think the medicine man stupid? You think the American people stupid? The people know that the person that you love, it is up. That's the reason why I told Eugene Falcon, I said he's not operating what he thinks. Eugene Falcon having 4 senses, he doesn't have 5. The common thinking, the common man thing, the common sense make it 6. But Eugene Falcon having 4. Eugene Falcon having 4 senses. He does not have 5. Even if he has 5, for God heaven's sake, which of the government around our terrain in West Africa that had trouble with 37 men delegations? I want for sedition, tiny stupidation to call here tonight to tell me which of the government during our time, even the time before us, which of the government traveling with 37 men delegations to go big in the crisis of COVID. You leaving your people, escaping the country. That's why I told someone, I said, George Montefiore does not love the people. If George Montefiore loves our citizens, he will remain with them no matter what it is. He will remain with them no matter what it is. But this is a clear manifestation that this man does not love our people. The man went to France when he was elected. The man went to France. He went to Senegal. The money that the French government gave us $10 million. Have our journalists then, because they don't have boss, they don't have boss to ask our president, what is the $10 million? What happened to the $10 million? What is it? What happened to the Nimali Island? The Nimali Island that Mohammed Kennedy has, they were several protest stories saying that a new city. What happened to the island? What have happened to the island? Nimali Island. What have happened there? Keep a call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. What happened there? Can someone call me here to tell me what happened on the Nimali Island? Can someone call me? I beg you, can someone call me? George Montefiore is a Skiwi-Skawat president. What other countries have been approved? Liberia today, Liberia was denied. Oh yes, Liberia was denied today. Liberia was denied. So keep your call coming on 215-578-1050. Don't forget, we are also on YouTube. I'm encouraging all of you guys to go on my YouTube page. It's called Unze Abraham. My YouTube page, my YouTube channel is called Unze Abraham. The MZE Abraham. Go there, this show is currently there. For some of you guys that are watching from Liberia, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. I'm asking all of my followers to go on YouTube to subscribe to my channel. I'm asking all of you guys. Oh yes. The man killed his mother, then he went, he said, you know, that COVID. That COVID. That COVID. You really sure that COVID? You really sure Nathaniel follow my gate? It was COVID that killed your mom? You really sure? Nathaniel Mike cannot even say get over here. How I managed to receive this information? The man, I told you I have people that planted in the government that will give me information no matter what it is. But you pay me, I cannot outsource my sources. My sources are giving the information. I cannot expose it. Because when I expose my sources, then that means I don't love them. That means I don't love them and their family. Nathaniel Falomage, Jack. He is currently jacking where he is. Because I bring out the truth. I'm not here to dilute any information. I'm here to say the information they have received it. The Pekin come in, the Pekin say, oh God. Nathaniel Falomage again. Don't you guys know that Nathaniel Falomage having a death squad named Ponkepan Warrior? What do you think that they can call the man Ponkepan? What made you think that they can call the man Ponkepan? Maybe some of you guys don't know. Maybe some of you guys are forgetting. They may have a death squad that called Ponkepan Warriors. Nathaniel Falomage, that's saying about this. Say, Nathaniel Falomage having a group of men called Ponkepan Warriors. They are there to eliminate people. So for me, I will continue to say the truth to the Liberian people. The truth will continue to reveal. The man is devilish. Devilish man than Nathaniel Falomage. The man was very hungry during the time of Madam Salif. The man had to accept a assistant minister job. That is the man that we are talking about here. A man who accepts assistant minister job. Assistant minister to internal affairs. A man who accepts that is the man that we are talking about. I will say, I got to challenge him that Falomage at one point in time. I challenged him when I was on UI campus. I said, for you to be a secretary general for a formidable opposition political party, and then you accept assistant minister positions, you thinking rightly? Are you thinking rightly? You secretary general for a major opposition, then they give you assistant minister job. Then you take it. You take it. It's a big show. You take it. I got to tell things. When I go to the Nathaniel Falomage resign, who called that resignation? You think I just coming? You think I just coming to the talking plenty thing? Eh? I've been a long time. Nathaniel Falomage is a devilish guy. Evil man. That's who he is. Now watch out. You will soon hear somebody else die. Because the medicine, the thing about votes of comment is that after every 3 years, you have to renew your confidence. After every 3 years, you have to renew. In order for the votes to comment to be strong, you have to renew. After every 3 years. Folks, keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. Yes. That's what happens. And folks, for me, I will continue to expose the weird government so long we are safe in office. I will stay in office here too. So far as we are continuing. Just when we are a one-time president, it's a one-time president thing. Whether the opposition like it, whether they don't like it, whether they group out together, whether they not group out together. For all I know, opposition are ready to take on this guy. We is a one-time president. First, keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. Keep your call coming now. Yeah. We is a one-time president. Let me bring you all the clip before.
sometimes I just talk like that, and finally I tell you the truth, I go. But there's some things I don't talk, and I will never talk. But there's some things I'll talk because I know where we're going with it, and it will affect us. Set the person down. Move 12 from there. Move my girl, okay. But the player then I play for you in year one. When the poor almost watch your government. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the president. We are you. I've made you the president temporarily like you. The first year, they pull out with you. You survive. You overthrow your government. The second year, to discredit your government. The second year, to discredit your government, they pull out there again. The battle. They survive. The third year, the pandemic came. They say, everybody coming down, 6 million people. The people battle with you, first wave pass, second wave pass, into the third wave. 15 more minutes left in the game. Opposition are consolidated. Even if they finish bringing new team called CPP. Then they see opposition holler you. My man, you can say some poor down now. Let some poor rest, let a BB player then rest. Then you say, who am I say that? And say, Sir Mageda. They always call Mageda first. They always call the pocket band in first because the men are real stabilizer. They say, Sir Mageda. Sir Twitter.
So you could tell from that speech that the men were coming back with reinforcement. Margaret, Nathaniel follow Margaret man die. The man killed his mother, you go lie instead of COVID. I boss out the man's secret tonight. I boss out the man, Nathaniel follow Margaret's secret tonight. So I said my own, the level you're not to call here, to say your own. Nathaniel follow Margaret kill his mother. Only for him to be having voice of command. Voice of command to the president. That anything Nathaniel follow Margaret says, it happens. It be done. It takes for to be done. That's how the man love himself. So the man told him, you have to sacrifice somebody that you love. You have to sacrifice someone that you love. Nathaniel follow Margaret call 3 people in. The man said no. He said you have to sacrifice your mom. The medicine is telling us that you love your mom. So you have to sacrifice your mom. The man sacrificed his mom. They get a man 14 days. 14 days again, Nathaniel follow my girl. So some of you guys, yeah, fake news. I don't blame you. Because I come here with hardcore information. Keep a call coming on 215-578-1050. 215-824-8124. Oh yes. Nathaniel follow my girl is a devil. He is wicked. The man killed his mother. Then he pretend. The man killed his mother. He pretend after said I COVID. You might go tell that one to Frog. Frog will listen to you. But Sam mad at me. That's not me. That's not me you can go to tell that to. Keep your call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. Yeah. Folks, for me, I say mine. It is left for you now to call here and be able to say yours. Hold your peace. Call here now or forever hold your peace. You know, they call the man punky pan. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? God really get patience. Nathaniel follow my gate is the one that they call him punky pan today. Can you imagine? But this man will bother with his death. Nathaniel Falomage will bother with his death. Because it's not all human being. It's not everybody that blood's sweet. I will say that. It's not everybody that blood sweet. It's not everyone. Some people blood are bitter. Some guys' blood or some women bloods are bitter. How many people Nathaniel Mage has killed? How many people? The man killed five good human beings. I'm not calling him for you. I'm not calling you guys names. All I know, Nathaniel Falomage have killed 5 people. The man have killed 5 people. Carter, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Hey Abraham, my name is Danny. I'm calling from New York.
You have to speak louder.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Can you hear me now much better?
Yeah, you much better. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from New York.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you, I mean, our government, Liberian government, is so wicked to the people. In the midst of the pandemic, they are traveling with 30-something dedicated.
37. Not that's 30-something dedicated. That mean you don't know. 37.
37 delegates they are traveling to in the midst of the pandemic. The president is on the list. What type of wickedness is that?
Oh.
What in the country where is before the whole pandemic, we live in America. You see Joe Biden just took his first trip out of the country.
Oh.
The pandemic has been almost a year and a half now. The first trip they just took out of the country. But the president can't sit that in the fucking country. He in Ghana, he in this country. What kind of thing what kind of trouble we see?
I said they just made an election, they just made a next election, 2024 election. They just make it very simple. You know, they just make it very simple.
Hey, Brian, when I said that, I said when Liberian re-elect George Weah, they love to suffer. They love to suffer, and they wanna and they will go down in history as one of the most stupidest people in the world.
Thank you.
The man is traveling wild. It's like your child is sick in the horse. He in the horse sick, then you say you're going outside to go party. While he's dying with fever.
Thank you.
Then you leave the country with 37 people. The people just going to have good time, drink liquor. You know, someone never travel the country, leave the country now. So the first chance that I want to go chill and have pleasure. Nothing they're going to do. They ain't bringing money back to the country. They ain't bringing nothing back to the country. And Nathaniel Mage, let me tell you, I can tell anybody, the medicine Nathaniel Mage, medicine get expiration date. And Nathaniel Mage medicine expiration date will soon come. So let them be doing all this stupidness and all this stupidness. All the bunch of fool. I can't believe the man is traveling with 37 delegates. The first I think he had been tears in my eye, man.
Thank you.
I thought you a little better.
Thank you. What is the name and where are you calling out from?
This is Aliyu, and I'm calling you from Maryland. How you doing today?
I'm doing quite all right. And you?
We're hanging in there. There are few things. I would agree with you on a great bit, and I would disagree with you on certain things you said, and I will admonish you on that. George Weah is a one-term president, yes. We agree, and we think the CPP as a unit must do everything in its power to making sure that happens. I saw you were broadcasting Daniel Cassette the other day. I hope you're able to convince Daniel Cassette to join the CPP because he does not have the political capital to win.
No, I was not. I was just using his picture for me to be able to letting our people mad that he came to Philadelphia. I am not
Yeah.
a Daniel Kaseme. I am not. Let me
Okay,
say that right on my show. I am not Daniel Kaseme. Let me say that on my show.
All right, thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the clarity. I'm just saying that if you find yourself in any close proximity with Dana Cassette, just let him know that it's time for him to come. The Joseph Boakai camp is very open, and it is clear that Joseph Boakai has the political capital, the number, and what it takes to be the next president. So let him come and join us so that we can move the country forward. So I agree with you. From everything as it stands, George Weah can only be a one-time president.
Can you imagine in a health crisis? In health crisis, the man is traveling with 37 people to go beg France. To go beg France, the man is traveling with. So that means that what are you trying to say to the French people?
Yeah, 37 people, that's exorbitant. All of those people are going to live in hotels, and all of the hotel bills are going to be paid by the country.
But the Liberian people resources.
Yes. Yeah, so I don't think George Weah is in his right mind to even think about carrying even more than 5 persons with him on any trip at this time where people are facing serious economic constraints.
Our Liberian people are dying. People are dying in Liberia. The coronavirus is killing our brothers and sisters. And for you to even take a leave of that country, for George Mena, we have to take a leave of that country. That which I was not, but you know, the man is a political mumu. The man is not well equipped.
Yeah, I think he's self-centered. I think he thinks about himself a little more than he should.
Yeah.
You know. But one thing you brought on, AB, as a brother, I would seriously recommend to you. You're a grown man. You have a right to say what you want to say. But when somebody's mother passes on, you have to be very careful how you come out and make such.
You have to be very careful. But in case somebody from the mayor office tell me the information, then
I will recommend. I will recommend that you don't get involved into innuendos like that.
No. The man killed the popular minister at the time. I said it right on my show.
Listen, AB. There are no proof of these things. These are things that must be investigated.
But having proof, the man that tell me the information, the man took the man photo. The man took the man photo. So when I come, no information that I can give all year that I don't have proof of it. No information.
Okay, so before I leave, let me ask you these 2 questions. You believe that, you believe you have proof that Nathaniel McGill killed his own mother, right?
Yes.
And you believe you have proof that the former public works minister was killed by Nathaniel McGill, right?
That was killed by Nathaniel McGill because the fish that they carry, their fish were ordered by Nathaniel McGill.
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you for the show. You're doing a wonderful job and continue to do it. I hope you begin to invite some of our Boakai people to come on the show to promote the image, to portray the real image of Ambassador Boakai. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. There is no information that I can release on the talk show that I don't have factual information to. There is no information that I can release to my audience that I don't have evidence to. No. The man is a deadly medicine man. The man is a deadly medicine man. What you think that Nathaniel McGill has to call medicine man from Burkina Faso? For them to come and give him voice of commands. He not asked for nothing. He not asked for richness. He not asked for protections. He asked for voice of command. And that's just what the medicine man told him. In order for us to give you voice of command, you have to sacrifice someone that you love. Nathaniel McGill Harvey, he loved his mother, and that's the reason why his mother left. So we have factual information here. We are not just skiwi tiny solutions. No. I'm upright and I know what I'm saying. I having factual information to all my information that I can ever release. And that is the reason why I'm called the Abraham. Father of all nations. I'm the Unze. You know the meaning of Unze? Unze Abraham. You know the reason why I'm having that name? That is a title. That is not a name, it's a title. Unze is a Swahili word. So keep your call coming on 215-578-1015 or 215-824-8124. Oh yes. Some of us will been in the advocacy a long time. Long time. I was in the advocacy a long time for LU days. From my day of being in the University of Liberia. I was in the advocacy. I was the man that led the 1,000 people, the 1,000 students. That when Melbourne said that we should clean the Sony, that we should go in the Sony and clean the Sony. I told Melbourne, I said, you are mistaken. You are mistaken. For we university students, not any other university, for you as students to go clean in the Sony before our school fee can be paid, you are joking. I put 1,500 men on the street, right opposite Capital Building, Capital Bypass. Madam Salim was never in the country that day when I did that. Madam Salim was not in the country. It was Robert Salim. That was my first time for me to sit in with Robert Salim. And it was my first time for me to see money. Robert Salim sent his boys to come and tell us that kind of demonstration is not well from the country. That we should go back and he will come and talk to her. I told him, I said, no. Get up from me. I told him, I said, get up from me. We are Robert Salim. Go tell him to come here. Robert Salim self king. He said, you want to talk to me? I said, no, man, no. I demanded that the man have to take 4 of us. 4 leaders went to Robert Salim. We ran him, we went to his office, to the executive mansion. 4 of us. Kora, what is the name and where are you calling us from? Kora, what is the name and where are you calling us from?
Hello?
Yeah, Kora, what is the name?
Hello?
Yeah, Kora, what is the name? Yeah. So for some of us, we not just started the advocacy just yes now. Kora, what is the name and where are you calling her from?
Hello?
Yes, Kora.
Hello?
Yeah, Kora, what is her name and where are you calling her from? Is there something wrong with your phone? Go and go fix your phone. Something wrong with your phone. So, Seattle T. Townsend from Houston, Texas. Welcome again. Welcome. Welcome, Seattle. And for some of us, we are being the advocates. We are not because we are in the United States, that's the reason we're advocating. No. Keep a call coming on 215-578-1050. For some of us. And that was the reason why when Madam Saleh came in the country, her son Robert Saleh went to her and told her, I think when you call, hello, what is the name and where are you calling out from?
Hello?
Yes. Call, what is the name? His son, Robert Sally, went to her, and told her, so there's a boy on the University of Liberia campus, he's studying sociology. You have to appoint him so he can be. Now, how come Madam Salif appointed me to be the youth chairman for the National Traditional Council? Go ask anybody. Go ask anybody. So when I see tiny solution opening that, and I left the National Traditional Council at my own will. So for some of you guys, I'm not blowing my own horn. But it's like one day I will come here to come and tell you what I did, what was my impact. What was my impact? Pastor Charles Aku. How you doing, Pastor? So keep a call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. Yeah. Keep a call coming on 215-578-1050 or 215-824-8124. You know, for us, we'll continue to blow the trumpet. We will continue to blow the horn. We will for me, I will continue. I'm not a talk show host like other talk show hosts who will come and analyze the criminal. I'm not here to do that. And that's the reason why many of my followers, they love my talk show. And I'm saying to you that I would appreciate if you were to go on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel, and go and like it. If you was to go on my YouTube channel to go to subscribe. Because it's not forced for every one of you guys to be coming on Facebook. Some of you guys don't have Facebook account. So it'll be prudent enough for you guys to like my YouTube page, to subscribe, because I'll always give you a seasonable information, a tangible, free of charge. Mapu Hall, how you doing? So that's all we have time for today. Thank you for tuning in. Let me call someone who call here. Call, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, Cora, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Hello, bro, Evie.
Hello?
Yeah, Cora, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
Oh, my name is Sam Padden, and I'm calling from Minnesota.
Sam, go ahead.
So, anyway, thank you for having me on your show.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my recommendation to you, brother Evie. I mean, there's a caller who just left, I think, not too long.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked you two separate questions. But my fear was like, you know, the question the guy asked you about, are you sure about Nathaniel McGill, you know, killing his mother? And, you know, you need to protect your sources. Because I heard you say the president from your office. And if you start doing that, you don't know how many people working in your office. You know, these people that are very much, they are very dangerous in doing things. So if you say this guy, my source from his office, and then this guy going to start, you know, monitoring these people that are working with him, and this come to start.
But you monitor the people Is the people living with him? The people
They are not
living.
living.
I come in.
Okay.
The time that my show can come on, that is the time that everybody can be sleeping in Liberia. That is the time that few people can be, or just very few people. You agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
So
But
I know what you're saying. I said people from his office. I said that.
yeah, because this guy, security on security. This guy can be more than who knows. Somebody can be, like this set the telephone we're using. There's a lot of stuff that people go through. So you don't know. Somebody may I call your phone. Somebody who knows. One day he may just say, "Okay, you know what, man, I need to check everybody's phone today, or let me do this," because these people, that's my fear. Because if your sources, I want to think like that because it made me afraid. Like that's the same thing. Like
The man can never spy the phone that the person is using. The phone the person is using, the person does not even use that phone. That phone, I bought a phone special for communication, and the person does not even take that phone to the office. That is the first thing.
Okay, it. Anyway, yeah, that's the real thing because
So I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm saying to my sources. I know that I'm not supposed to say that.
Yeah,
I
because
know
I don't want you to be that. I don't want you to be that. Some people that got show because these people they are very desperate. They always show their own sources. Like they probably say that because
I can never show my source. I can never turn drunk to call my source's name. I can never do it.
Yeah, because
I can never call my sources. In fact, I cannot call their name neither something that associated with their name. I cannot call it on my show.
Because if these people know the soul, they will damage the soul. They go after the soul. The whole family. Because these people, actually.
Yeah, but for my just for you guys to know, the person, the phone that the person can communicate on with he and myself, only two of us.
Okay.
So you will not say, oh, let us see your phone. You see that man phone or you see that woman phone. You cannot say nothing in that woman phone pertaining to me.
Okay. Yeah, because one time, if I can recall, to the hospital, I think the mental hospital, right?
Yeah.
There's information that will come a lot of time. People will be giving. They say information to Henry Costa, and one time these people just got crazy. They say, hey, you know what? All those who are to the hospital, they start taking the full phone from them to start checking the phone to make sure. Hey, well, some people got poster number in their phone. They want to see the text message. All they want. So these are the things sometimes. So you have to be very careful how to take care of your sources in order not to put their life in danger too. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, pal.
Thank you. That's all we have time for tonight. I'm the one unze, the man that can shake the table. Hello? Hello, Cora. What is the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from New Jersey. How are you?
I'm doing good. What is the name?
It's Roberts.
Roberts?
Roberts.
Okay. Roberts, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for the show and thank you for all that you do. And yeah, sometimes the show comes on so late. Some of us are sleeping. I used to watch more often, but because of the time change, I'm not as regular. However, I want to agree with the last caller because of the terrain that we find our people working in Liberia. While it is true, you may not say the specific person, but when you say my office, they could torture everybody in the office until somebody, gives up. You just call the man the killer. So why would he not be able to do whatever he wants to do? And then secondly, he is the man in charge. So, just say I have my source. Source is Not like the other guy who says my sauce. You laughing at him? The last time.
Yeah.
My sauce. I know that pepper sauce that I got. But anyway, he's trying to speak serious. So
Hold on. Hold on.
and then if that's what he did with his mother, that's on them. They will pay for everything that they do. So let them keep doing this wickedness
I
when
said,
you can do it to other people.
I
Mean
said,
people.
the man killed his own mother because of voice of command. Only because for him to
Wow.
be able to have voice of command to the president. Not even anybody or to the president.
That's very sad. Very sad. But
Voice of command.
we'll keep monitoring. We thank you for all you do.
Thank
And
you.
the show is great. And we continue to keep our eyes on. But the next thing you should you know, advise the people that do listen to keep their mask. They need to take
Yeah.
this thing serious. It's not a joke.
No.
The
At the
cowards
end,
that
at the,
be
at the
Ely,
end of,
McGill.
at the end of the show, I will say that because it's
Yeah.
very most important that our brother and sister that they take their mass business serious.
Yeah.
Because if you see America,
the
if you
big
see
people are running
America
away,
today,
and our little people are the ones who are going to suffer.
yeah, I mean you're right about that.
Yeah. So we thank you again. I appreciate the show. I'm, you know, enjoying it, and we'll watch it to the end. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. I'm just saying this for our poor brothers and sisters. It is good for you to keep your mask. If even you don't have a mask, if you get a handkerchief, I'll take another caller. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, caller. Hello? If even you have your handkerchief, it is advisable that you use it. Because the COVID, it is very much important. COVID, for you to prevent yourself from coronavirus, is very much important. Life is endurable. Life is precious. For you to turn sick, and before we made up our mind, you be ignorant, it is sad. So I'm encouraging all of my followers, for you guys to take your mask business very seriously. Even if you are taking the vaccine, if even you have taken the 2 vaccine, the 2 shot, it is very much important that you keep your mask. In case you don't have a mask, please use your handkerchief. You cannot tell me that you don't have a handkerchief. You don't have mask. I understand. But you cannot afford handkerchief. So it is very much important that you take your life very seriously. Another person will not take your life seriously for you. You have to be your own security. So that was just a few words of encouragement. Our brother and sister, they are dying. Our brother and sister, they are dying. You're seeing the president not even having time. And my first time to see African leaders traveling with 25 men plus additional people that make it 37. 37 men. And then you guys are saying, yes, COVID is not serious. It is very much important On that note, that's how we'll let you come to the very, very end of the magnificent Abraka Talk Show for tonight. But let me say this. This is something that I developed passion for. I started my talking from LIB. I started advocating for LIB. So today I'm having people on my scholarship. Children that their mother died, their father died. In an Ebola crisis. I'm sponsoring them. I am sponsoring them. So I will appreciate it if you just go on my YouTube page to go and subscribe. I will appreciate it if you just go on if all of you guys that are here tonight go on YouTube page to go like it and subscribe, then we'll be moving somewhere. My YouTube channel is called Mzee, the MZEE. MZEE and Abraham. Just type it in and you. In fact, this podcast is currently on there. What must I do? Let me recognize Tanyan Silva. Let me recognize Robert P. and Fanny Sebu. Fanny Sebu. Fanny Sebu. Let me recognize Love Chile Johnson. Love Chile Johnson, let me recognize you. Thank you all for coming. Bill Carson, Sylvester Gibson, Emilia Pungma. Let me recognize all of you and not forgetting Satati Townsend. See you when I see you. Bye-bye for now. Before we go, the cooler brother Emmanuel.
I am going to my Lord. I am tired with this world. Because there's one for the problem. Because there's one for the hatredness. Any good you do, it will be against you.
That's how we're having time for tonight. And trust me, be my guest tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll be having a host, Abraham Dude, will be our next host. Goodbye. Bye-bye for now. Make sure all your windows are locked. All your doors are protected. See you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.